What is up, guys and gals? It's me, Thomas Fan01 here, and today we are back at it again with another Transformer figure review. And today we are going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series 86, number 31, Leader Class Galvatron. Now, this guy was announced later, like in the wee late hours of last year. Like right as they were like, you know what, we might as well give the people what they've been asking for. We'll give them Ape Link, and then we'll give them, a couple other Rise of the Beast ones, and then we'll give them Dark of the Moon Hatchet, and just to top it off, let's just repaint Galvatron and make him into Studio Series 86. So, y'all know the rules. We don't take a look at this. First, we take a look at the box, and the box itself is quite nice. And that being said, it's a image of practically the Kingdom Galvatron, because the regular Galvatron did not have these. I was honestly rather hoping they did not pack him with these. I was rather hoping they wouldn't. It did not strike me as the greatest thing that they've ever done. In fact, it was probably not. It was like my least favorite thing they did with this figure. On the side here, you've got Galvatron there, looking all grrr. And on the back here, we've got Galvatron in his robot mode and his tank mode. And it does come with a Matrix of Leadership. All the accessories are exactly the same as the Kingdom version and the Legacy version and the Gen Selects versions. So, yeah. On the side here, you've got Galvatron all getting ready to, I need to destroy Unicron kind of deal. But anyways, you can just hear Leonard Nimoy's voice just coming right out of this. So anyways, and that is pretty much it for the packaging. So moving along to the figure here at hand, and the figure we have here at hand, Hasbro, why didn't you just give this to us in the beginning? Yeah, this was very, very, very easily capable for them to do this early on in the game, and they chose not to do this. However, better late than never. So, this is the Kingdom Galvatron / Legacy Galvatron / all the other Galvatron molds that have basically just been piled into the Studio Series one, and basically they decided to give it the most accurate paint job they possibly could. There is obviously the bit of parts forming that comes with every Galvatron toy, and you have to make the cannon, so obviously there are some parts there that are going to be complete, issues. And you can totally store it in there like this. You do not have to have it like the way I just had it, but yeah. So in terms of accessories, like other accessories that he comes with, let's just place this back here on top. In terms of said accessories that he does come with, he does include the revenge guns. Like I said, I was rather hoping they would not include this, and because they're the exact same one as the Kingdom version, you can just put them together like that, and they somehow magically become a stupider looking weapon. And these ones just don't even want to tab in together, because I just don't understand why. Like, seriously, they just don't want to tab in properly. So, and this is once again not a big issue, because these I will not be displaying them with my figure. But in terms of where you can store them, they do have these little grooves inside these slits inside here, and they're just going to fit right over these tab slots right here. Right, like that. And then you do the same thing on the other side. You take this, pop that into place, and obviously they're not in the right spots for some symmetry there. There we go. You have that, and then of course he does come with everything every Galvatron that has come up to this point has had. He comes with a regular Matrix of Leadership, and to prove that they're exactly the same, this is the Kingdom version. The only difference with this is that the chain is a slightly darker plastic. And the same thing goes for the Revenge guns as well. Just once again, slightly darker plastic. So it's not that big of a deal. The guns and everything are pretty much the same all across the board. So yeah. In terms of storing the Matrix of Leadership, there is a tab piece right here, and you can just slide this right on over the barrel, and you just tab this right on in there. And there you have it chained up to Galvatron, just like so. And we had him sitting straight up and pretty before this, but now apparently you don't want to sit straight and pretty anymore. But, alrighty. That's better. That's better. Alrighty. So, now that we have all of that going on, we can get him into his scale comparisons, and then we shall get into transformation. Then we'll get into final thoughts, and then we shall end the video, because y'all know that's what we do here. So, anyways, first thing is scale comparisons, because we all love the scale comparisons. And the first scale comparison we shall do is, here he is next to Earthrise Starscream. Right there. Here he is next to Kingdom Rodimus. Commander Class Rodimus. Here he is next to Commander Class Optimus Prime. Here he is next to the Studio Series 86 Scourge. And here he is next to Kingdom Cyclonus. And last but not least, here he is next to the Kingdom Galvatron. And you know it's the Kingdom version because his shoulders are incorrect. Alright, so to transform this guy, it is exactly the same as the Kingdom version. And it's the same thing that we're going to do here. Remove all the weapons, place them just off to the side, and all the accessories, and all of that. You can remove these parts, as which I'm going to do so right now, but this is technically the one bit of parts forming that you are going to have to deal with, and I'm going to just completely do the parts forming bit now, so that way we don't have to worry about it later, and this is what you're left with. So, to continue off of just that alone, you're going to take the back pieces here of the tank, and you're going to fold those in, and you're going to take this and just fold it and collapse it up until you hear it softly click into place. Next thing you're going to do, yeah, we can work on the torso first. You're going to come to these panels here, you're going to untab them from there, and you're going to bring these all the way around like this. Then you're going to come to this top section from where the gun was. You're going to pop that up. You're going to take this chest piece. You're going to bring it all the way back, and that's going to tab into a spot in there. And that's going to... Okay, usually it brings the head forward, but there's an issue. There we go. Brings the head forward. And we then are able to take this piece here and just leave it like so for now. Next, we are going to... let's see, what are we going to do? We're going to take the legs and we're going to split them like so, and then we're going to take these panels here and we're going to fold them all the way back until they tab into a spot here, and this one's got a port, and it's going to go right back through here. So there you have that, and then we're going to straighten these legs out, just bring those down. Then we're going to come to this back section, we're going to fold that open, or flay it open, and then we are going to bring all of this up on a double hinge, like so. If it will come up on said double hinge, there we go. Just sometimes it got attitude. Sometimes figures got attitude with me. And we're going to then take this and just bring it all the way back like so. Bring this forward if it will stay forward. And make sure that this clips back in. It's supposed to clip back in, but sometimes it just doesn't. So take this panel, where it's going to port right on into where we had the cannon. And then it's going to take this spiky bit. I'm going to take this and double hinge it all the way up. And we are now on the home stretch. I'm going to take this tab. It's going to go right on into this slot right there. And it's just going to double hinge and accordion everything inward. Make sure that these side skirts are flayed downward. Make sure this is all tabbed in, and make sure these shoulder bits are flayed outward, just as per regular Galvatron code. Take these tank treads, bring them back untab the forearm here from the shoulder, flip out the hand, accordion this up so that way it stays slightly out of the way. And do the same thing on the other side. Take this, slightly accordion that out of the way, untab, fold out the hand, and basically almost done. We're going to take this, we're going to shove it right on in the shoulder port, like so. And there you have Studio Series 86 Galvatron in his robot mode. And I have... oh, wait, hold on. I did miss a step. There are these heel spurs you do want to flip out. I totally forgot that. Do not forget to do that, peeps. Please. I would honestly be kicking myself in the pants if I did not remember to do that. So, alrighty, stand him straight up, and let's add this in for practical effects. But there you have Studio Series 86 Galvatron in his robot mode, and it is just quite a gorgeous figure, I must admit. Seeing this thing up close in person just does not do it justice. It really just doesn't. So, when you see this out in the wild, you're gonna want to pick it up. So, like, if you find this guy out there in the wild, do not hesitate to pick it up. It is one of the most interesting figures I've picked up. And the reason I say that is because, let's just do a quick comparison here between this one and this one. This one, I feel, is great if you're going for that Netflix look. That's what this is supposed to represent. This is supposed to represent the 1986 movie. I will be selling this guy. This guy I'm keeping. So, that being said, let's get into scale comparisons here. The first one being the Kingdom Galvatron, excuse me. Blah. Here he is next to the pile of ash he turns him into. Here he is next to Kingdom Rodimus. Here he is next to Studio Series 86 Commander Class Prime. Here he is next to the Studio Series 86 Scourge. Just scooch him over a bit. Here he is next to the Kingdom Cyclonus. And honestly, if they choose not to do another version of Cyclonus, I will be fine with the Kingdom version. This one's not bad. So, and now that we have the Kingdom Cyclonus in the picture here, we can now get on into a nice family photo here. Let's bring these guys in for that. This is gorgeous. Look at this. This is what I pictured Studio Series 86 looking like when they first started coming out with the ideas for it. And this guy obviously is going to get another redeco here sometime in the near future. I have a feeling probably within some time around the release of the Transformers 1 figures, we're gonna be getting a Studio Series 86 Cyclonus. I just have a feeling. So now we're going to remove these guys off to the side here, and we shall get into said final thoughts, and we shall then get into the ranking of this figure, which is going to be kind of a no-brainer. But anyways, let's get into the look of this figure here, and where this figure is having some lackluster for me at the very least in this segment of final thoughts for Galvatron in particular is the fact that they wanted to continue with the narrative of, oh, we're still going to release the exact same figure, and you guys are just going to buy it up and lap it up, and you're just going to love it, and it's not going to be an issue at all. And take note, it's not an issue, but it's just slightly frustrating they couldn't come up with something new. Granted, I do like this mold. I do like it a lot. I do. In fact, I like it even more that it's got the correct shoulders. So we didn't have to go through that whole debacle again. But if I'm going to be honest with you, it's a repaint, but a damn good repaint at that, I have to admit. Like, so seriously, this is one of those figures that if you seriously can find it, get a hold of it, bring it home. Make sure it sits in your the glass case with your Studio Series 86 stuff, because this guy sits very well with this guy. He sits very well with this guy as well. So in scale form, he sits very well with the commander classes as well. So please take that into consideration if you're going to buy him. Now, one more thing that he does also do very well with is he also does very well with these two. He looks very, very well. This is the Legacy United Soundwave and Earthrise Starscream. He looks very well next to these guys. I do not hate this. So seriously, Hasbro, well done. You guys earned your gold star with this one. And when I say your gold star, I mean you guys this figure has earned itself a good 9.5 out of 10. That half point is still going to be the issue with they reuse the same mold, but it's a good mold, so I don't doubt. So I'm not knocking that. They reuse the same weapons, which the revenge weapons here are what I'm really not too happy about. And like I said, the parts forming gimmick, the reuse of a very good mold, and the fact that they reuse the revenge weapons. So yeah, I don't hate it, but those are the three things that are bringing it from a 10 all the way down to a 9.5. But that is my personal review for the Transformers Studio Series 86 Leader Class Galvatron. And if you guys would like to get this guy for yourself, you guys should probably go check your local Targets, go check your Walmarts. I don't believe he's at Walmart yet, but I definitely know that this one was at Target. So also, please be aware that some of these figures may not even be in their systems yet. Because if you do bug them about that, they might not let you purchase it. So please be friendly to the Target employees, and please, once again, do not be rude, do not do anything of that nature, otherwise you may not be able to get this at the current time of this filming. Later on down the road, I'm sure they're going to have them in the systems, I'm sure they're going to be full price, and I'm sure things are going to happen. But they don't have them in the systems right now, and I really would like you guys to just be very, very, gentle with the subject of purchasing these figures from Target employees. I was turned down by 3 Target employees to purchase one of these. Like, I went to 3 different Targets, found one of these, and all 3 of them told me no until number 4 I managed to purchase it. So please be aware. They may turn you away. It's nothing against you. It's just that they don't know how to deal with these being not in the systems yet. So, anyways, this is my review for the Studio Series 86 Galvatron. And this is Thomas Fan01 saying, do not forget to subscribe to Jordy's Rail Videos, Patrick with the Y, iStar552, Bravely GG, Take Along Productions, The Good, the Bad, the Awesome, New York Toy Hunter, Lemon Lime Productions, Marvelous Ball, Alexander Rothschild, Big Poon Transformers fan Transformers, Big Poon fan Transformers. We'll continue with him. Optimus Prime edits. We'll also continue with Kitten Cat 999. Also continue with Zaga the Animator, Amshri Das, and I think I said Lemon Lime Studios, but I'm not 100% certain, so we're going to say his name at the end here. So anywho, don't forget to check them out. The list gets longer and longer every time. Some of those people are longtime fans of the channel, and some of those people have been personal friends of mine. So please go check all of them out if you can. And this is Thomas Fan01 saying, do not forget to keep playing with your toys. Goodbye.